Welcome back to Cedar Valley today. Joining me now in studio is national champion wrestler DeVos. Eric, welcome.
How's it going?
So I want to start by getting to know your story a little bit better. So from my understanding, you've been wrestling for Wartburg for 2 years, right?
Yeah, this is my third year actually.
Third year?
Yeah.
Okay. And you started off, you transferred into Wartburg in your, what year did you transfer in?
My second year.
Okay. So your first year wrestling for the Knights, you made it in NCAAs and went on to the, I believe you lost in the finals, is that right?
Yep.
And then last year came back and actually managed to win it.
Yep.
So how do you feel this year, knowing that you managed to come back and win that last year?
Yeah, I mean, this year is a little different. I mean, I think last year I had motivation just because I had something to prove. I got second year before that, and I was trying to get my first title. And this year, it's a different motivation because I'm trying to stay on top. And I think, honestly, that's a greater motivation for me because, you know, I got a target on my back now, and people want to take what I achieved, and I want to keep that. So that's definitely what motivates me this year, staying on top.
Okay. Now, leading up to the NCAAs this year, it's been a pretty long road, but it's not anything unusual. You guys managed to overcome Augsburg, and that was pretty epic.
Yeah.
You know, there's been a lot of really good fights this year. How do you feel knowing how the season has gone going into NCAAs?
Yeah, I mean, we have a tough schedule, and we make it that way on purpose because we're trying to get ourselves ready for the national tournament, you know, and that's something that I think we can kind of rely on, knowing that we've been tested, you know, and we've overcome some adversity this season, and I think going to nationals, I mean, that just gives us that sense of confidence that, hey, this is nothing new, and we're just going to go out there and do what we've done all year and just take care of business.
And how do you think the team is feeling in general about moving forward?
Good, man. I think the biggest thing with nationals is just staying calm and collected and not trying to change anything up, you know. And the coaches, they have us right where they want us, and we've done everything we need to do. So I think the biggest thing going to nationals is just staying calm and, you know, not making it anything bigger than it is, because if we just go out there and perform like we can, it's going to take care of itself.
Okay. Now, this past weekend, you guys were over in Dubuque for the regionals. Had 8 people come out on top, with Evans coming in third as well. What do you guys think you picked up from most from that meet?
Yeah, I think we picked up on that we're a dangerous team, and once we get on a roll, you know, it's tough stopping us. And I think we need to carry that momentum into nationals. You know, it doesn't have to be different at nationals than it was at regionals. We can do the same thing there. You know, we can put how many people we want in the finals if we just wrestle like we have all year, and like we've gotten better every weekend. So yeah, I think if we learn anything, it's just that when we go out there and wrestle to the best of our ability, good things happen.
How's the feel in the camp been this week? You know, is it that positive vibe?
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit different just because, you know, we're down to the last tournament and we're just kind of fine-tuning things, and it's not as much of a grind as the rest of the season is. It's more just kind of feeling good and working on small things, but you definitely feel like that sense of postseason's in the air. Like, you know, nationals are next week, but no, everyone's super positive, and everybody's, like I said, ready to go out there and compete. And I think for us seniors especially, it's kind of it hasn't really hit me yet, but it's my last tournament. You know, I saw something with Lindsey Vaughn. She was getting interviewed before her last downhill race, and she said something along the lines of, I'm gonna withdraw every penny in the bank because there's nothing left after this. I'm gonna overdraw anyhow. So I think that's my attitude, and I think for the seniors especially, it's, you don't got anything left after this, so we're gonna get everything we got.
And I imagine that must be a common theme amongst all the seniors, because there are quite a lot of seniors.
Yeah, 5 of us.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. And I imagine that must be a general, like everyone knows that this is the case.
Definitely. And you know, like we're a tight-knit group of guys, so I mean, there's not going to be a better way to go out than going out on top. So I think it's going to motivate us too.
And if you could summarize your expectations for the tournament, what would you say?
Get some titles, man. Some individual titles and a team national championship. And I mean, like I said, if we just go out there and dig deep and do what we got to do, it's going to take care of itself. So not putting too much pressure on ourselves and just go out there and one match at a time.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for coming in. I do wish you best of luck in that tournament. We'll be right back just after this break.